He violated me. And I look.
What does that mean?
Violate means that they were totally disrespected.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they have their own language.
Yeah,
okay.
I gather that.
Yeah. I mean, when they say, Mr. Hill, I'm going to flip her, you know that they're not talking about pancakes.
What?
That means they're going to beat her up.
Oh, God Almighty.
Okay, but it's a whole language. But you're in there. You're struggling with the children every single day, and you have to, at some point, look at that psychological prison that they're under, and you have to say, what can I do?
What can you do? What can any black professor such as yourself do?
Well, I break
other than calling the Creator.
I break the rules sometimes.
I'm sure.
Okay, let me just tell. I told a little dark-skinned girl, dark chocolate. I told her she was beautiful.
Good.
And she cried.
You told me. Yeah.
She cried. Okay. In fact, I had her on the show, and she said that she cried. Okay. So what can we do? We can tell them just how beautiful they are.
But if the parents are telling them how ugly they are, and if the school system is telling them how bizarre their behavior is, what your singular attempt at lifting them up emotionally, how much good would that do?
Well, you see, brother, different from you, I believe that the strongest thing in the universe is love.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go right at that, because when I see, like, the parents aren't necessarily, because the parents love their children. I asked the kids, whole class, I said, how many parents curse at them when they're giving them instruction? The whole class raised their hand.
Okay.
I said, why? They said, because they love us.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you have to deal with that reality, because that's the communication. Okay? Did you know that the term nigger was the highest form of endearment?
Among kids.
Among kids.
Yeah. I've heard it when I was growing up. I heard kids say, even adults, you might, N-I-G-G-E-R.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to deal with the love, and we have to see it, but there is an instructional part. There is a part that we can guide, okay? And the thing is that you have to be willing to take a leadership position, okay? And I'm saying this to parents out there, that sometimes it's dangerous to get in somebody else's business, but that's what I do. Yeah. I will take a leadership position, and I will stand up. Now, brother, it looks crazy, but I have to have the back of the Creator. I can't do it without that, brother.
I am not disagreeing with you, brother. God knows I'm not. He knows I'm not. But the Creator is an invisible force. And you're dealing with the reality down here, brother. You're dealing with a system that's corrupt, that's dead set against educating our kids. How do you reconcile one with the other?
Well, let me just deal with the first premise, because if I accept your premise, I have to accept the implications. Right. So let me just deal with this. I've been told over and over, where's your God? Yeah. I've been told over and over that the God that I serve is invisible. Yeah. But I see it in the children's eyes.
You see what in the children's eyes?
God. I see the soul. I see the Creator in their eyes.
How do you see it? How do you recognize it?
I look in the eyes, okay? And you can see love. Now, I don't know, not everybody can see
God with love, is that what you're saying? God is not God, love is not love, God is love? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay? Because, brother, I'm going to say this too. Now, you might think I'm crazy.
You're not crazy.
Okay?
Yeah.
I saw the demon.
Yeah, I see them too just about every day. And the demon... The demons are the descendants of the slave owners. Who do you call demons?
Well, for me, brother, I saw the 9-foot demon.
Oh, come on, man. Stop it. Would you stop it? Would
Now,
you
you're
please
going to
stop
say stop it. That's why I said, I told you you'd say I was crazy. I told you. That's why I can't go. But one spiritual man who reads scripture, he said, there will be few who walk this planet who will have seen the 9-foot demon. Okay? So there are human beings that have seen it. Okay?
It's possible.
Okay?
It's possible.
Now, I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay? But it's always in my struggle, okay, to deal with breaking the chains that is killing our children. Now, you heard the statement where Jesus said it, wherever 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there also shall I be. Now, let me say there's something deep in that statement.
Oh, sure.
Because the statement also could mean wherever 2 or 3 are gathered in the demon's name, there also shall the demon be. Okay? Because everybody that's in a group is not there for good, brother.
Of course not.
Okay? Yeah. And you can see real evil. Now, I have to go back.
Talk about deep, brother. You're deep.
Well, brother, all I could say is I'm looking at my children and I'm saying, how do I fight? Give me a way to fight. Okay, if I get a book, let me get the book. But now they have, you talk about a God that's invisible. Well, black history is invisible. Okay?
I admit that.
Oh, I mean, they've taken everything out of the book. Okay? Yeah. The only thing you can find in the book is something about a peanut genius.
Peanut genius?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Carver.
Oh, him.
Yeah. They got that in the book. And they got something about Martin Luther King.
Who do you want to put in the book, brother? Besides, who else besides the Peanut Genius and King?
Oh, brother, I can go on and on.
Give the viewers about 5 or 6 of them.
Denmark Vesey.
Okay.
Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
Malcolm X.
Now you're talking, yeah.
Lumumba.
Lumumba from the Congo.
Oh, brother, there's so many. Yeah. And how about the civilization of Timbuktu?
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We had kingdoms that once flourished and grew, but none of that is there, brother.
Yeah, no.
Okay? Yeah. So it's a fight. It's a fight, brother. You know.
So you're fighting a losing battle then?
That's what everyone tells me.
That's a question.
No. I believe in the impossible dream.
Okay.
I believe, because a lot of people say to me, you know, you've lost a lot.
Singing next, you're fighting the unbeatable foe.
Well, brother, I'm not going to say that, okay? But I will say that they say, are you crazy? You have lost so much in the struggle. But look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Okay? Yeah. I'm an old man just like.
Just what?
Just like any other old man, 60-something years old.
God bless you, brother.
Okay?
You see 60 more.
And I feel that all my losses have given me strength. Every knock has been a boost. Okay? That's how I feel.
You ain't going off, is you, brother?
No, I'm not going off.
Could you say that again?
I'm sorry, brother. I'm just...
Are you improvising as you go along, brother?
Am I improvising?
Yeah.
No, it's my...
Nothing wrong with that.
No. It's my soul. Okay? You know, and sometimes things just come out of you.
That's what I'm talking. It's not rehearsed. It's spontaneous.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to try to break it down to the point to let them know that it's instinctual.
Brother, you're a genius.
Brother.
When you mentioned Denmark, Vesey, and Lumumba, why didn't you mention Jim Hill?
Oh, brother, I don't deserve to be in that circle.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got so much to do before I sleep.
Yeah.
You know, but moving right along.
Move on.
Okay, I've learned a lot from you, brother. In your poetry, in your sense, in your struggle. I mean, and
don't embarrass me, brother. God knows, I'm sitting here, I'm almost wetting my pants. Don't embarrass me.
Okay, well, let me just stop, because when you tell me about me, I got to tell you about you. Okay, but moving right along with our kids. Okay, math. I was with a brother the other day, and we was in BJ's, and he put a whole bunch of groceries in there. He said, brother, how much is that? He said, you think we went over? And I went, no. And we went to the thing, and she went through her cash register, and guess what? We didn't go over. He said, how'd you do that?
How'd you do that?
Mental assessment, okay? And they're not giving our children credit for mental assessment because they got to show how they got the answer. Our kids can just come up with the answer. Yeah. That's the kind of kid I was, okay? So they fail me in math, okay? But I can count in my head, okay? But you got to show how you got it. Now, if you show how you got it and it's the wrong answer, then you still get it right. But if you write down the right answer and you don't show how you got it, you got it marked wrong, okay? That's the way the test goes, okay? Yeah. So they're setting our children up to fail, brother. Yeah. Okay, because we got geniuses.
You're part of this. Yeah, I know that. But you're a genius yourself. Anybody who can foretell, as this man has done, the behavior of another just by being in that person's company is a genius. And his genius has manifested in some artwork. I know I'm digressing from what transpired in a few moments ago, but tell the viewers what you've done in the artistic scene, brother. Well, encourage them to do the same.
Well, sometimes it's not about money. Yeah. Okay? Because coming out of Fort Greene Projects and having 8 in the family, I could not afford money to go out there and buy oils. So what did I do? I used paper as my color. Okay? And I got a very, very high compliment last week. A collector came to me and said, listen, I want to let you know, as far as your art is concerned, that this art goes back to inequity. He said it goes back to Egypt. He said it's not copied. So I just thank the Creator.
Viewers, I'm always happy in this brother's. The same views he has of me and has expressed to me, the same views I have of him and more that I likewise have expressed to him. The man is a genius. He is able to predict behavior in others. His oratorical brilliance is obvious. It's spontaneous, and is warm. The man is a genius. But I sense there's a certain degree of a failure in him because he is directly involved in the miseducation of our youngsters. Not that he's responsible, but he's involved in it. Brother, you got a half minute. Talk about the kids. Talk about yourself. Talk about your show, and so we can wrap it. Thank you for coming, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
We can wrap it up, brother.
Okay. Well, all I'm going to say is that a try is nothing but a failure, and it's not about trying right now. You got to step forward to the plate. Those children out there, they need every single one of us. If you could stop and see a kid who dropped something, if they fall, bring them up. Because listen, you know, you stumble. You fell, but you're all right now. And that's the same for me, okay? So anything we can do to help our young people, we need to do it. And we got to stop the blame game.
What does love